I really hope at this point that I don't have any scary references coming about, because we're on Series 4, and those references are going to be coming in full force. You need to stay over there. I'm staring at myself. It's kind of creepy. So let's catch you up. In Series 3 we had Martha Jones. She was in it for a full season, but she didn't exactly stay because she didn't want to be in an unhealthy relationship with the Doctor. She fancied him, he wasn't really seeing her like that. Directly thereafter, the Titanic literally bursts into the TARDIS and really kind of just baffles the Doctor. He's like, what? What? You know, when he gets that Titanic in, he goes in and explores it. And yeah, the Christmas special was pretty nifty. It's a world-building moment that, you know, is referenced later on in this series, which is even better. Makes it not so much of a one-off, but actually relevant to the story or the overarching plot points. Now we get into Partners in Crime, which is the first episode of Series 4, and this is where we re-meet Donna Noble. I mentioned back in Series 3, in that Series 3 Christmas special called, Runaway Bride. I should know these things. And we meet Donna Noble for the first time in Runaway Bride, and that actually really sets up some things, but she didn't stay with the Doctor. She's like, nah, you're too crazy for me, I'm gonna go. And now Donna is looking for the Doctor. Like, she's finding little weird things like the bees disappearing and, you know, this company that's like weight loss godsends, you know, they're really trying to help people to lose weight, and she's like, oh, that's something up with that, maybe I'll find the Doctor in the meantime. And so she does, and that comes into a very quirky and very interesting and corny relationship between the Doctor and Donna. In the end, though, I mean, Partners in Crime sets up another companion for you, but this is not at the point where it's like, okay, is this one gonna love the Doctor too, and is he gonna... No. These are strictly friends, and you can see it, and it works very, very well. So this leads me to another review of another companion. Here we go! Donna Noble is actually one of those characters that come in after the Doctor himself is actually kind of going through one of those crises of, am I going to just find someone that doesn't fancy me, that doesn't want to become something more than just my friend? And that was the actual core of what the Doctor was. When he went out traveling, he was with a best friend that centered him, made him a good person, and, you know, did the right thing. Donna Noble embodies that wholly. She's energetic, she has a bit of an attitude, but she actually has a really great center of adventure and energy and wit, and of course the attitude can be a bit much. Some people are not a big fan of Donna, but you have to admit that she brought a lot of things to the table. So now we're going to go on to the best and worst. Practically every single episode in this series, done. The Unicorn and the Wasp and Midnight, those two just skyrocketed in every single form of how an episode should be. Unicorn and the Wasp was fun as it was energetic, and it has a lot of little Easter eggs here and there, and the story is just clever and funny. And Midnight is intense, and it's enjoyable, and it's kind of like a living nightmare, so to speak, because it's has a formidable villain for the Doctor that pretty much learns by repeating you. Imagine that. As for the worst, I'm not entirely sure if everyone's going to agree with me on this, but this is just me, personally, and you might hate me for this if you have seen it, and if you haven't, I'll explain, but the Doctor's daughter. Don't hate me, don't hate me, don't hate me. Here's the deal. The Doctor's daughter, the concept is phenomenal. The idea behind it had everything going for it, but the treatment, the story, just didn't work. It didn't come out full-fledged like I think it should have. If it was like a two-parter at some point, I think that everything could have been explored and it would have been a great two-parter episode, but everything just feels crammed and like, look, that could have used some expansion. So now we're on the more important thing, the finale. The parter is a three-parter, again, like Series 3. Interesting, exciting, and just full throttle tension and cheesy galore that you could possibly think of. And it starts with Turn Left. Here's what goes down in Turn Left. Quickly and just simply, someone manipulates Donna's timeline since she met the Doctor and just turns everything upside down, which starts from Series 3. When Donna meets the Doctor, it plays the concept of what if they never met, and the Doctor dies, and then things just go to crap. Turn Left explores all of that with a twist. Rose Tyler is back. From there, we ended up getting into a huge dynamic storyline that involves almost practically everyone. Jack Harkness, Sarah Jane, Mickey Smith, Jackie Smith, everybody. It was crazy. Well, not Jackie Smith, Jackie Tyler, excuse me. So the next 2 episodes involves them trying to figure out what happened to the Earth, because obviously the stolen Earth. Like, what else did you expect? The Earth gets stolen. By who? Exterminate. Duh. It's exciting, especially the stolen Earth. You see everyone all doing different things that they are a part of in this universe, and it is thrilling to see how far they have gone at this point. It's great! The Daleks have taken the Earth. For what reason, I will not spoil, but it involves everybody. But in the midst of vague details and such, the Daleks do have their plan. Everyone's trying to go against it and trying to make sure things are okay, so to speak. But it all ends in this really big and wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey thing, if I might say. It really ends in such tragedy that, of course, I have to say that this is Donna Noble's first and last full series appearance. In the end, I would give Doctor Who Series 4 a solid A. So it leaves on a somber note for the Doctor. It doesn't exactly make you feel great inside. And this actually is where I'm going to end the review, where Doctor's alone again. He lost his best friend. And now it's like, you know what? I think I'm just going to travel on my own. Okay, seriously, you've been standing there the whole time. Do you really need to be there? Yeah, I wanted to be a part of the thing. I don't care, go! Fine. Go. But those are my thoughts on Series 4. Thank you guys once again for watching. And as always, until next time. I just used the other hand.